Stop asking AI to lower your inflammation. It's the wrong question. The problem isn't that you're using AI, it's how you use it. So AI can tell you what to eat, what supplements to take, how to structure your day for less inflammation, and some of it can be useful. But here's what I want you to understand before you take another AI-generated health plan seriously. Your body is not a data problem. It's not missing the right information. It's missing safety and connection. And no algorithm, no matter how sophisticated, can feel the chronic pressure you're carrying, the stress that never leaves your shoulders, or the way your nervous system has been running on high alert for years. I'm Naitima, physical therapist and autoimmune freedom coach, and I've spent over 20 years working with women whose bodies weren't responding to any protocol. Not because the protocol was wrong, but because their system didn't feel safe enough to heal. And today, I'm going to show you the do's and don'ts of using AI for your autoimmune health journey, and the one piece that AI will always be missing that your body has been waiting for you to give it. So let's start with what AI is actually good for and where it stops being helpful. AI is a genuinely powerful tool, no matter which kind you use. And the women who use it well treat it exactly like that, a tool, not a doctor, not a therapist. When you're dealing with an autoimmune condition, the amount of information out there is very overwhelming. There's so many conflicting studies, contradictory advice, different specialists all saying different things. So AI can be helpful because it can help you cut through that noise in a way that probably used to take hours of research. It can simplify complex information, and it can help you understand your condition in plain language. It can help you with basic things like diet, supplements, movement, sleep. And when brain fog makes even basic planning feel impossible, AI can help you create structure, a rough meal plan, a simple routine, even a list of questions for your doctor so you don't walk out of that appointment feeling like you forgot everything. That kind of support is real. But let's be clear, this is not about telling you to stop using AI. This is about understanding where its usefulness ends. I use it all the time, but I know how to use it and what it's good for and what it's not. When AI stops being useful, is the moment your healing requires something more personal. AI doesn't know your emotions. Yes, you can say, I feel angry, I feel sad. AI is based on information. It doesn't have lived experiences. It doesn't really know how your nervous system operates. It doesn't know your stress patterns. It doesn't know what your body has been carrying for years. It doesn't know the real emotions of what it's like to be a woman in this day and age who has to deal with all the responsibilities that you have. It just knows patterns across millions of people. But your body isn't the average person. Your body responds to your history, your cues, your life, your environment, your relationships. And AI can't track the subtle signals, like why your energy crashes after certain conversations, or why a stressful week turns into a flare days later. Those signals matter too. They're data too, but they're the kind that AI can never access. AI gives you information, but your body really responds to your environment. So I had a client who had RA, and she had a major flare-up one time. And we ran through her history. Okay, was it something she ate? Was it a certain exercise she was doing? Was it a certain medication she was on? When we went through the data, nothing came up as flagged. When I dove a little deeper, I found out that she had said yes. She agreed to house sitting for her sister because she felt bad for her sister because she had no one else to do it for. So she ended up going against what she really wanted, and she said yes out of obligation. She stayed at her sister's house, babysat her cats, who she had an allergic reaction to. The house had some mold, which she had some reaction to. And it was really more than the mold and the cat dander. It was really about her energetically going against her true emotions. She really didn't want to do it, but she thought she had to. And that's something that AI didn't and couldn't pick up. And this is where AI falls short. So once we figured that out, we came up with a plan on how to truly listen to your emotions, how to connect to it, and how to listen to that inner voice more instead of going against it, overriding it, and doing what your computer tells you to. Because that's what led to her problem and her flare-up. So that leads us to how most women are using AI and what to do instead. So again, the biggest mistake isn't using these platforms. It's the relationship you form with it. So most people approach AI the same way they've approached every protocol or seeing every new practitioner or every plan. They say, okay, tell me what to do so I can fix this. And that seems like it makes sense because it comes from exhaustion of trying all these things and it's going through things and having it not work out. But when you bring that mindset to AI, something subtle happens. You start outsourcing your decisions again. So it's no different than seeing another therapist or seeing another practitioner. You stop listening to your own body, you stop trusting your own signals and cues, and you start treating your internal experience as less valid than what the algorithm says. Or you tell AI, tell me the best diet for someone my age, 42-year-old with rheumatoid arthritis. That really disconnects who you are as a person, as a human, and it disregards you and your feelings and your own intuition. Your intuition has so much to say about your health and your future, but by outsourcing your health to AI, the more you do that, the further you move away from the awareness your body actually needs to heal. So the shift that changes everything is simple. Stop asking AI, what should I do? And start asking, what are my options? That one little change puts AI back where it belongs, as a research assistant, not a decision maker. Instead of following AI output like a plan, treat it like a hypothesis, something to test. Use it to generate ideas. You tell AI, hey, I'm looking for more of a mind, body, soul approach. I'm this kind of person who would like to feel good in my body. I want to feel like myself again. I'd like to feel more confident when I look in the mirror. Give me more options so that I get to choose what path I take. And you can use AI to ask better questions. You can use it to prepare for real conversations with your doctor. Because here's what most people overlook. You already have the most advanced diagnostic system available. Your body, your energy levels, your sleep, your mood, your inflammation patterns. That gives you so much data. AI can suggest possibilities, but you have to share with AI how you're feeling. What is your body telling you? And when you start to input that kind of data into AI, if you say, hey, today my pain level is 7 out of 10. And I ate these things today, and I feel these things today, and I'm thinking these things today, and my energy level is at a 3 out of 10, and I had 7 hours of sleep. I want to feel 10 out of 10 on energy, 0 out of 10 on pain, and I want to do it naturally with as little time as possible, for example. What kinds of things would support me right now? And then AI can help you because you have connected with how you're feeling. You've checked in with yourself first in order for you to give that data to AI. And then you ask AI, what are my options so that you could be the one that chooses? What this whole process I just shared with you is to use AI so that you can learn to think better. You can learn to see your health in a different way. So another client who she was just starting to get on ChatGPT and she was just trying to figure out, okay, how can I meal plan? How can I prep? And then AI just gave her so much information that it became so overwhelming. She didn't know what to do and she got more frustrated and she had even more flare-ups that week at work because she didn't know what to do. So what I helped her with is really telling AI what it is that you desire. AI can't tell you that. You have to be the one to say, okay, what I really want is a simple meal plan where I can use simple ingredients. It has to be easy. I can meal prep. I can feel good about it. It doesn't take me 2 hours a day. I can get it done in 2 hours, 1 day a week and 1 trip to the grocery store. And I would like to eat more protein, less sugar, no processed food. And my goal is to build strength. My goal is to build 5 pounds of muscle in the next 4 weeks or 8 weeks. And I want to feel really strong and proud of myself. And so when you input that kind of data, that can tell AI how to narrow down your custom meal plan. Because otherwise, it's just going to spew out everything that the average person wants. And you, again, are not the average person, right? Even if you were to say, I'm this age and I have this condition, you have to speak to AI more with your specific goals and how you're feeling. And again, AI will never know that unless you know that first about yourself. So I'm going to get to the part where there's just nothing that AI can do for you. There's a part of your health journey that at some point you have to take full responsibility for, that you can't outsource your health, your well-being, your diet, your emotions to a practitioner, a pill, or AI. And we're going to walk through that. First, I'd like to share with you this workshop that I think you would really benefit from. It's really a masterclass where I walk you through how to think differently about your health, whether you have an autoimmune condition or you're just chronically exhausted, you have brain fog, you have pain, inflammation, tension. If you're someone who's always experiencing that, even though you've tried every diet, you've seen every therapist, you've tried every protocol, and you're still struggling, the reason I created this masterclass is to walk you through how to think about your health in a completely different way. This has nothing to do with having a protocol. It's not more information. It's about learning to see things in a way where you can actually get results, because most times people are always looking to fix a problem. And so if you're always looking to fix a problem, there's always going to be a problem for you to fix. So this masterclass is really about walking you through a simple process on how you can calm your mind, how you can restore your body and generate natural energy by building skills. And this is something that AI can never do for you. So if this resonates, the link to access this free workshop is below. I think you'll really resonate with it. And so here's the piece AI will always be missing. This is the part that most people don't realize, is that you can use AI perfectly. You can ask all the right questions, build the most optimized protocol possible, and still not heal. Because a huge driver of autoimmune conditions isn't food, it's not exercise. It's anxiety that never fully resolves. It's fear of flare-ups of your body, of losing your life as you knew it. And so many women, if not all women, or all people who have autoimmune conditions, there is some level of fear that is running the program, your program. And if you're outsourcing your health to AI, that fear doesn't just go away. So learning how to deal with your fear so that it's not running the program, so that you can live your life confidently, that's the work that needs to be done. That's the work that AI can't do for you. Because when you learn to put yourself first, when you learn to connect with your own thoughts, your own goals, your own dreams, your own fears, and you learn how to be a human. At the end of life, death exists so that you know how human you are. If you spend most of your life trying to get things done, trying to please everybody else, trying to fulfill some sort of expectation, if you try to fix everything that's broken and you're just trying to be productive, you're going to reach the end of life feeling like a robot. The 5 regrets of the dying. People regret that they worked too hard. People regret that they didn't focus on their relationships. People regret that they didn't focus on their health. My point is, your job as a human is to be a human. And how you can be a human is to connect with yourself and your emotions and your dreams and your goals and your fears, and know what holds you back and know how to not let that fear hold you back, because that's the problem. And I see so many people who struggle because they're not allowing themselves to fail. They're not allowing themselves to be human. They're not allowing themselves to be imperfect. And the catch-22 of following AI for advice is that you're following a robot for advice on how to be human, and that inherent failure in that approach. And so I'm here to say, yeah, AI can be a powerful tool, but if you don't know how to shut that device off and be yourself and feel safe in your own body and in your own life, then you're going to always keep chasing some sort of idealistic, perfect robotic life that is not meaningful. So that's the final piece that AI can never fix for you. And I'm here to say you can do that. You can be the one that connects to your own heart, knows your own joy, connects to the people in your life, and learns how to heal yourself. Because AI, who knows the power of AI and what it's going to do for humankind? But I know without a shadow of a doubt is that you have the ability to heal yourself, that you have the power to know what's right for yourself. And you can only know that when you know yourself. So what do you do with all of this? You use AI and use it correctly. You can use it for research, use it to understand diet approaches, use it to explore movement options, use it to structure your routines, use it to prepare for your doctor's appointments. Let it organize, explain, and simplify. That's where AI shines. But then you do the part it can't. You work with your own intuition for real decisions about your health. You can, of course, still work with practitioners, but you're still going to have to be the one that is responsible for how you feel and what decisions you make. You get to test what actually works for your body. You can adjust based on your real life human responses, not what a plan says, not what AI says should happen. And most importantly, you start paying attention to what makes your body feel safe, not just physically, emotionally, relationally. That might look like creating real space in your life to connect with yourself, learning how to calm your nervous system, learning how to restore your body, looking at patterns like people-pleasing and over-responsibility. It's not about doing more, it's about changing the environment your body's living in. Because healing doesn't come from an AI plan. It comes from how you live the plan, your plan for your life. So here's what I want to leave you. You now know that AI can do a lot to simplify your routines. And more importantly, you hopefully understand where it can't support you. You know that the missing piece is not more information or protocols. It's safety. It's your nervous system finally getting the signal that it's okay to be a human, that it's okay to make mistakes, that it's okay to live your life imperfectly. And if you want to take that next step, here's exactly what to do. First, I created this inflammation indicator test that helps you access the real root causes of your inflammation. And it's not what you think. It's not your diet. It's not your sleep. It's a lot deeper than that. The beauty is it only takes a few minutes to do. You get personalized results and you'll get a report helping you with your next steps based on your results. So the link to that is below. I hope this video was super helpful because I know we live at a time where AI is taking over the world, and it can be an extremely powerful and helpful tool, and it could also be a huge detriment. And if we are overly dependent on a robot and a system to take care of truly human needs, I think that's when we're in trouble. So I use AI all the time, but I also know when to turn it off so I can spend time with myself. I can go for a walk in the forest and I can spend time with my family. So if this resonates, please do me a favor and click the subscribe button. It really helps. And if you can leave a comment, I would love to know your thoughts on this. How do you feel about AI? What are you using it for? I would love to know. And if you're here, you're human. I appreciate you. And I do these videos to help real human beings be better at human beings. So until the next time, I'll see you soon.